The number one thing that I've learned shooting a stock Glock 19 over these past 2 or 3 months at about 3,500 rounds is that you need to feed your internal shooter with the correct amount of mental aggression. And you need to control that appetite with the correct amount of veracity of attention. So these past 2 or 3 months, I've been shooting harder guns than normal. The reason is I want to shoot well and I want to shoot at a higher level than I'm currently shooting at. Recently, I've been shooting easier guns to shoot, like this PX4, both with and without the compensator, or 92s, or sometimes, if I'm lucky and I break it out, an STI DVC open. But to shoot this stock Glock 19, I found it to be challenging as well as extremely rewarding. Uh, a objective, not the objective, was I wanted to earn a couple of black belt patches with this gun from Scott Jelinski of the Modern Samurai Project, as well as a black belt from Brian Hill, the Complete Combatant. The good news is that I actually earned my second black belt with this gun from Scott Jelinski, and I earned another black belt patch from Brian Hill. And in order to do it, though, that's the really cool thing. I had to shoot this gun with like such an aggressive mental focus that I really enjoyed it. It felt like shooting again for real. I'll go more into depth on the second video. I have a series of 3 videos because it's 3 minutes on its Instagram, explaining more in depth about what I mean. But in particular, to shoot this Glock, I had to really pay aggressive attention to my grip, my sights, and my trigger. Uh, and I found it extremely rewarding. So this gun is currently the fastest that I've ever shot a gun. It earns I've earned an 11 split with it, stock Glock. You've seen me shoot 13s and 14s when I'm warmed up. Under pressure, I shoot roughly 15s to 17s, which I used to do with tuned up Glocks, but to do that with a regular stock Glock 19 is kind of baller in my opinion. I shoot B8s easily with that, 90s or above, and 95s of them really tuned in because it's still a stock Glock and the trigger is kind of hard for me. But the reason that I'm making this video series, and I'll wrap it up in the third video, is I want to see what I can do with this double action only gun. I'm really excited about that. But to learn more about this mental aggression, I first have to define what it is and the differences between the main gun I've been shooting for a while, this PX4, and the Glock, which I'll go into detail in the second video. So watch the next one.